Alright guys, here I got a BMW 325i and my fuel pump needs replacing. So, for any of you that don't know how to fix it, like myself, I just followed a YouTube video. I literally just got done watching it, and I know the first step is to pull out your seats. Just like that, you just kind of pull the front of it. And I'm just using some basic hand tools here. And what you will need is some sort of socket. You do need to remove out this little flap that covers the fuel pump. And then you remove these 4 bolts right there. Nope, that ain't it. That ain't it either. Where is this piece? That ain't it. That is definitely not it. Oh, is that it? Nope, that ain't it. Maybe this one might work. Oh, hey, what do you know? It does work. Okay, but I think I'm tightening it. I want it loose. Try and do this with one hand, bear with me. I have no idea what size this is, but it did the job. So the rest of them I'm just gonna unscrew by hand. They should come out pretty easily. Son of a bitch. Oh, there it is. Alright, so now we pop this open. Alright, this is, I guess, what I first see. Some sort of wire, and from the video that I saw, I'll actually link the video in the description below from the one that I'm following. It's like a 10-minute video, but it's pretty informative. So he pulled this little clip back with the screwdriver, and then it just lifted out like that. This is the part I'm a little worried about. The dude that I saw in the video, there's a lot of gas that came out, huge mess. So what I'm gonna do is get some towels. Actually, I do believe this thing needs to be moved back. Try to slide it down a little more. Okay, so here is where the clamp sits, and there's a little hump right here, I'm assuming, so the tube doesn't leak once you actually insert it. Nope. There it goes. Okay, it did leak a little bit of fuel, but not as much as the guy in the video, so good thing for that. Okay, just gonna let that drain out a little bit. Dry some of that out. Alright. There's this ring around it, all of these little divots, and what they did was grabbed a mallet and a screwdriver, and they hit it to, well, this is to tighten it, this to loosen it. So they hit it until it got loose, and then that should release the actual fuel pump itself once this comes up. So let me do that. Alright, so now I've gotten it loose enough to just unscrew it by hand. Okay, there it goes. Just put that off to the side. Now is where you can actually start taking out your fuel pump camera. And so it's just this little tab right here, and I just pulled up basically. Here the whole assembly goes. Let's see if I could do this with one hand. Alright, let me take this outside. Should probably put that on some napkins or something. But this is my garage, so I don't care. Never mind, I do. Right there. Alright, now we could grab our new fuel pump. And I got a Bosch premium fuel. Alright guys, so right now I was scared shitless. I thought I got the wrong part. Because if you can see, you know, good old pal Chris Fix showed me this little trick. Always compare your parts that you've changed. And so if you can see on this one that was originally on the car, has this little arm connected to this little, I don't know, whatever this thing is. And I was looking and looking, and I couldn't not find it. But then I saw this. This is where it goes on this Bosch one. For some reason it did not come on it. I think probably for packaging reasons, and so it won't bend. But you put it in from here. This little piece hooks on right here like that. And I'll set it up right now and then show you guys. Alright, so this is the arm attached. So, piece of shit doesn't focus. I just slid that piece of metal onto it. Okay, so now you put back on the ring, or I should say replace it, but I'm too broke to get another one. Alright, so you put it back the same way you put it in. The arm is supposed to be towards the passenger door on the back, and the little nozzle, that yellow one, is supposed to be facing towards the driver, essentially. So what I saw is they kind of slid it in at an angle, pushed it in, and then they said to put on the gasket well right now and before you put in the whole fuel pump. So let me see if I can do this. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the camera and try to do this with both hands. It's almost there though. Right, that was easier than I thought. The gasket pretty much goes in by itself. Now, I twist it to the correct position. And they said it should only go in one way. Yeah, there you go. I totally forgot. You need to add this thing. So let me get this off and then I'll show you how to put the other one back on. Okay, so once you've set it in, just twist it back on and then, I mean, I don't want to do it on camera because it's extremely loud in here since I'm in my garage, it echoes. But again, you're gonna hit these rivets, and now this is now when you want to connect your hose. Now, at least I'm hoping I'm right this time. You can screw this back on. Also, I'll be doing an updating video on the car, specifically on the fuel pump, to see if it's been working fine. Obviously, the most important, if it hasn't been leaking gasoline inside of the car, since I didn't replace the gasket that is supposed to be replaced. Okay, so this is now clamped in. Now we're gonna put back on this little cover, and we need to connect this little thingy back in. Okay, it goes in just like that. Now push this clip in. Okay, now what they said in the video, this is a little indicator showing that this is supposed to be pointing forward. I know there's like specific pound-feet of torque you are supposed to do certain bolts. I'm not sure if these are one of them. Always see Chris Fix doing them, but I don't even have that tool either way, so shit. Okay, actually, before I tighten up these bolts, I'm gonna see if it is working. I hear the pump working. Now I'm gonna try to start the car. So this is my first time doing anything on this car, and first time even changing a fuel pump, just based off of a video on YouTube. So I'm pretty sure if I can do it, you can do it too. So I'm gonna be uploading more videos on this car. I recently got it, you know, trying to have it a little fun project car. So we'll see how it goes. Stay tuned for some other videos. Next, I am going to be doing a fuel filter, and then probably changing the belt in the engine. See if there's any videos on that. I'm literally basing off all of this off of videos, and I will have them linked in the description, whatever videos I've used to kind of help me out through the process. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned.